I think that would be too good because you can activate BKB during the spear, can't you? Or can you not?
You can.
Yeah, so I
Or
think
you would be able to if it was changed like that.
yeah, so I think that might be too good. But I don't know. It's one of those things where Mars is just going to get nerfed in general.
Yeah, I'm not sure what aspect of the hero they nerfed. I mean, the arena isn't crazy without the spear.
They
It's the
might
spear that sets up everything for him.
they might revert the change on the arena, honestly. The recent one where its assemble time was reduced by a lot because that actually is a huge buff to the hero.
Yeah, cut in half. I remember seeing that. I was casting a series with Moxie that was crazy versus business associates, and immediately I'm like, this is going to be the change right here. And immediately crazy picks that one against them and just absolutely bodies business associates in game number 2 because he's been practicing Mars since then.
Yeah, as soon as you see that change, you're like, oh, you can throw the spear and then arena if you place it correctly, which was not possible before. So
Yep.
it was a massive buff to the hero. Also, just allowing you to make sure that no one can like barely squeeze their way out of the edge of the arena. Yeah, it was a huge buff.
Radiant must choose.
Elder Titan, the counter
Yes!
to Arkosh.
Oh my
Asleep.
god. Let's get the memes going. You know, for Zoomers, they're crowd pleasers. They give us techies. They give us the Elder Titan into Arkosh. This is what we ask for.
The mental damage here that Arkosh is going to sustain. How do you come back from this one, Ricky?
I have no idea. I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure Arkosh right now is just trying to find a way to get out of this game as soon as possible.
Oh, okay. They picked the Venomancer. They're going to spread their toxicity not just through all chat, but also into the heroes here.
That's a Gremlo special, one of his best heroes. It's been banned a lot of the times against Arkosh. He hasn't had the opportunity to play it. And with Earth Spirit Leshrac, this is a pretty good pick. It's a lot of magic damage.
Yeah. Venomancer actually has very similar posture to Gremlo, I hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a lot how he moves around the room. It is very odd seeing somebody full of bones moving like that, but
yeah,
Gremlo does manage. Ricky banned out, not something they want to deal with again. Sammy Boy had an amazing performance last game, dodging a number of black holes. It's also quite good against the Venomancer, just being able to get on top of him immediately. It can negate a bunch of the damage by popping tricks of the trade. Dodge of spells, of course, as they come out toward you. So a number of things you can do. Getting out of that is quite smart. I'm not sure how they round up this draft. What do you want to see as a safe lane character for Zlemers here?
They're probably going to ban the Lifestealer. That would have been the next. Oh, Lifestealer's already banned. Wow. Okay, I was going to say Lifestealer would be like one of the better picks against the Venomancer. You can still pick Drow Ranger, but there's no way that's going to get through.
Juggernaut's still in the pool.
Juggernaut is still in the pool. So the question is, do you want the Jug or do you want the Drow? I think both are fine. Drow doesn't have as much synergy, but I guess since you have a Magnus, you go Jug, right?
Yeah, I mean, for role-playing purposes, which we were talking about inside the lobby, when Keenan's Vulpes enters a lobby, role-playing just starts.
This is true.
For role-playing purposes, Sammy Boy can always pick up Juggernaut and become a samurai. I mean, that is the goal of Cyberpunk, I believe.
This is true. They ban out the Faceless Void for Arkosh. So this is leaning more towards Juggernaut, right? Faceless Void, one of the bigger counters to the Juggernaut. They could also ban out the Terrorblade on Arkosh if they want to pick the if they're worried about it. There's the Drow. Okay, so now I would assume like Terrorblade ban here potentially from 4 Zoomers, and then you can pick up the Juggernaut. What are am I missing a counter here to the Jug?
No, not really. I mean, I don't think that they can. Juggernaut really doesn't have anything that hard counters it, right?
5 seconds.
It's a hero that just it's a pretty plain carry. It's got the disengage. They banned it up themselves.
I mean, it would be a good pick for Arkosh. It's not a bad pick at all for Arkosh.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense in that regards. But the Medusa, okay. That's a pretty decent pickup here because you want something that's not going to be going close to the Techie's mines, and she has a ton of effective HP. She's not going to be easy to burst down, but can you just go Phantom Lancer or something here now? I guess not into Leshrac.
No, into Leshrac.
What are your options?
Good against Venomancer.
5 seconds
Venomancer
remaining.
isn't crazy against Medusa. I mean, you have the split shot coming out. She's able to blow up your illusions pretty quickly. She can essentially farm them out in the late games. They take your team fights.
They had
and
Terror Blade.
They take their blade. Yeah.
Hero.
Too good not to take here. I mean, that's something that we should have had in mind. Magnus just being able to drop that power onto him, shoves out the lanes very safely, and it's difficult to rotate onto the Terror Blade when there's a techies in the game. So you have to be incredibly careful as you rotate into his jungle, and a lot of time, Sammy Boy's going to be able to catch you out as you activate the mines trying to find him. Doesn't matter if you're smoked up or not.
Yeah, I mean, I like this a lot. This is a fantastic draft once again from Zoomers. Arkosh, a little bit more in their comfort zone since they get the Venomancer. Crow on Earth Spirit. We have Pale Horse on his Leshrac, Canis Vulpes on the mid Medusa. So it is, in my opinion, a better game here for Arkosh. We do have Ocean Techies with Gunner on Magnus, so this will be a fun one. If there's anything that can describe this game that we know for sure is going to be the case, it's going to be a fun one to watch.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself today, Ricky. Today is going to be all about you and your North America love.
Oh yeah,
I got my Thunder Predator versus Beast Coast game, which is absolutely insane series, by the way.
That series was
always
wild.
It is always a treat to watch those two play. But here we go. Game number 2 of Arkosh versus 4 Zoomers. Pale Horse. Look at this guy. Only started playing on the 17th. Absolute noob.
I told you, man, all of these players,
It's no wonder they're at the bottom of the group stage.
yeah, they
I'm
don't know what they're
saying.
doing. They just started playing Dota. Game 2, Arkosh versus 4 Zoomers. Brax on one of his favorite heroes. I'm just going to watch Techies. I'm going to ask Jerry to basically watch Techies the whole game. That's going to be the main entertainment here.
Dude. Brax more like crap. Gremlo, that is too far. As someone who worships evil powers, you have my respect, Sammy boy. Must evil make fear the children you make children fear for the lives of their parents? A clever twist.
It is just all dire. It's just Arkosh talking. They're just talking to themselves. They don't know what they're doing. Oh my god.
Just 30 seconds.
Greg does have quite the amount of money from what I've been told. But he doesn't spend any of it on his team or on Slacks.
I see. What does he spend it on?
A lavish lifestyle.
I see.
Very K-Kona of him.
The wealth certainly does not trickle down.
No. Husky, he's able to catch 3 heroes with this, 4 heroes with this spirit, so you do have to be very careful. He hits hard, but with all these boys here, it's probably not worth initiating. Brax not going to be able to catch the rune bottom lane as well, thanks to the roll in from Crow. And Sammy, he knows, all these heroes shown bottom, he can just get both runes top.
Yeah. He's grabbed by them and ends up being a 2 for 2. Sammy boy getting both those bounties. Team can be very happy with him. He returns to his lane a hero for his team. Surprised Gremlo wasn't out there grabbing one of them.
Gremlo was he was bot lane, wasn't he?
And he was, but I think he could have gotten to that rune there if he tried.
Yeah, if he had
Moved his
TP'd right away.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about the Medusa Magnus matchup. I'm assuming you just right-click the crap out of the Magnus as much as possible, which seems to be the play here from Canis Vulpes.
Yeah. It's what you're going to try to do. Every time you're going to try to approach the creep wave as well, you throw out Mystic Snake. You're going to want to try to land it on both the range creep and Gunner, so you have enough mana to sustain keeping this harass up in the laning phase. He's got a salve, so he'll be able to recover from this, but like you said, he's clicking the crap out of him. Careful, Gunner. Got another Mystic Stake in just a moment here.
Yep. Bottom lane, some harassment coming out as well as Brax. He's already been forced to salve once, and there's not a lot of regen, but it's just clockwork. He's an incredible lane hero. Just battery assault is more than enough, and you don't get a lot of assistance from the techies here, which they're going to be able to grab him with the cogs. There's going to be that blast on in, but first blood just goes to GOAT anyway.
And we're already looking for more.
Yeah, I mean, nice find there by him. You have to be very careful. I mean, a lot of damage could be up from these two. And like you said, Ocean not really able to help him. All he's got is the blast off at level 1. No mines that he's able to drop. It's essentially like you're laning this by yourself. And that was the time to grab him before he hits level 2. Top lane. Take a quick look up here. I don't think this is where much action is going to be. I'm actually going to look back down to the jungle. Looks like Ocean's getting chased down here. Got a lot of movement speed into the boots first, so Goat struggling to keep up with him.
I mean, he's just kind of running them, giving him a good old run around here on Ocean. He's just going to blast off in, deny himself, do as much harassment damage as possible. He'll come back to the lane. That's pretty much what you do with techies here until you get level 2.
Yeah.
Husky doesn't have like an Orb of Venom or anything like you would like to see on an Elder Titan. He went for the boots first. So he's unable to get as much, too much harassment out with the Astral Spirit.
Courier has been killed.
Oh, you lost your courier on Goat.
Someone
It's a God's Rebuke. It was.
You hate to see it. Sammy Boy commits on a Gremlo in the top lane. The Stomp comes out at the same time. Husky?
He's doing a lot of damage. He doesn't have Gale available as committed to Sammy Boy, so he'll just salve up in the trees, it looks like. He's going to be fine. This lane, I mean, Sammy Boy's doing fantastic. 15 and 6. Gremlo only has 9 CS.
Oh no, Ocean giving Goat the run around here in the bottom lane. Could not catch him with his battery assault.
Techies is a fast hero, man. He's got boots, windlace, and 375 MS. Ooh! We were just saying how great of a top lane he's having in Crow manages to take down Sammy Boy. Crow might die in the process, pops a salve, but it's not going to matter now. Husky running away now that Astral Spirit has expired. There's going to be the Gale. Husky forced to TP base. He will survive, but you have to now walk all the way back.
I mean, he's got boots, speed, and windlace. He'll be there pretty quickly, but waiting for himself to heal up from this venomous Gale first. Gremlo actually managing to zone people out of lane. He's having the time of his life. You were right. This is a Gremlo specialty.
Yeah, it's one of his best heroes. He'll probably double back now for Plague Ward so that he can try and cut off some of the jungle here. The 2 points in Gale is really nice, but you don't want to spend too many points on that ability. Terrorblade does have meta right now. Okay. This is one of the things that is really frustrating. Poison Sting applies off of Refraction. So Sammy Boy knows this. He has the 2 points in Refraction as opposed to the single point or 2 points in the Conjure Image. So when you know you can win the lane like this, the Refraction ends up being really valuable.
Yep. It does farm the jungle a lot slower than the Conjure Image, though. I mean, you do a lot of extra damage just by having 2 of those up beside you as you start doing creep camps, but...
Oh boy, there he is. Ocean, the drive-by blast off, gets himself some money. Plants some mines there in the forest, and he's just gonna go back to I don't know, running around the map, I suppose. He's gonna have money for Tranquil Boots here pretty soon.
Yep.
If he goes for the Tranquil Boots. Some people like a different build, but we'll see. Stomp on the mark, allowing them to double rune. Well played here by Husky on the Elder Titan. Asleep in, am I right?
Asleep in, the #1 counted to Arkosh Gaming. And interrupted the roll at the same time as he wasn't able to get on top of Ocean. Beautiful play there by Husky, and he moves himself elsewhere. He wants to set up in the mid. Keenus Vulpus sitting at below half mana right now. And you almost have level 5. I mean, if you stick around here, this is where you want to step to kill on the Medusa. You put him asleep, you skewer him back in the tower, you RP him under it, and he's not able to TP out of this one, I don't think. He'll just end up dropping.
Yeah, he does need to be careful for sure. Going on bottom lane, Goat, falling low, Brax, already committed the spear, plenty fast on the clockwork to be able to get away. He's going to salve up as well, so... His TP's top, actually. So they're looking to make a play up here now that they see Husky and the techies. Try and zone this out, make some space for Gremlo. I think they're okay leaving Leshrac solo into Brax. And considering Brax is almost a full level ahead, you do need to give him that solo XP now, since they're not punishing this Mars.
Sammy Boy, he'll just continue to throw these refractions on the Gremlin every time it comes off a cooldown. Let's see it. There you go. See, applying that poison sting to him. You'll love to see it.
He misses Gale as well.
Oh, Grem throw.
Classic. So you ended up going 2 points in the poison sting. I mean, that Stomp, it's going to connect. They can chase this down. Blast off on the mark. Ocean gets the body blocks and just the couple right clicks there. Husky just slaps him with the help of that new Terrorblade meta. Well done.
I'm surprised he's not going to go for a couple clicks in onto this tower, but He's going to just jungle up with it. Not 7 minutes yet, so no neutral items are going to drop in this one, but people turn their eyes bottom. Crow coming in on Brax, but off the mark with that double damage rune.
Yeah, they need to find a way to kill this Mars at some point, but he just got Arena, so he has kill threat onto Leshrac, especially with the techies, who has 2 points in this blast off. Normally, you normally see like people maxing out the proxy mines and stuff, but the 2 points in blast off early, I mean, the damage scales really well. Sammy Boy top lane though, falling low. Goat doing what he does best at taking solo killing cores all the time.
Yeah, Goat and Pale Horse, I definitely say are the two strongest people, most consistent, I should say, rather, on Arkosh Gaming. Always seem to be able to find things around the map. Gremlo, he's pretty hit and miss. I mean, the toxicity flows through his veins, obviously, and that's why he's such a good match for Venomancer. But there's some rough games.
Yeah, Magnus top CS as expected, pretty much how this hero works in every game. 61 and 6. Crow's gonna find him, but he has a skewer to get himself away, and there's no chasing that. Top lane though, Goat looking for Sammy Boy. Once again, they actually rotate up Pale Horse now, as he has no way to play bottom. He's only level 5. Like, this Leshrac is really far behind.
Yep. Mistake there by Crow. He could have contested that rune from Gunner, but allows him to grab it. Gets himself an invis rune. He could set himself something, set himself up a kill with this one.
They got him. The rotation pays off. Goat, Gremlo, and Pale Horse managed to take down Sammy Boy, and Husky not close enough to put that stomp out.
Yeah, I think Gunner will probably move himself to the top lane here, take advantage of them trying to push and this invis rune that he's got going on right now. Goat's looking through the jungle right now. I'm not sure if they caught a glimpse of him here on Gunner.
You will now. Ooh, Gunner, you gotta be careful. He just invis. Yeah, he's out. Snipes his creep, though. That's pretty big.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. You actually have a sentry here on Goat.
Top lane Pale Horse running down Husky here on the L-Titan. That new level 6 gives him that Pulse Nova. He managed to cancel out the stomp as well, so Goat rotating over, tries to get himself into the arena. A nice spear there from Brax. Husky, he might survive. Goat able to block off Mars's escape, and now Gremlo's looking for the big kill to Mars, but they're not going to be able to connect on either of them. A great arena there from Brax to keep his boy alive.
Yeah, I think it was slightly off the mark. It did look like he was trying to catch Pale Horse inside that one as well, but it didn't really matter. He got his team out of there. And for Zoomers, you know, they're playing this a bit slower than we saw that last game.
Yeah, it's, I mean, Sammy Boy doing really well in the Terrorblade, but top net worth is going to go to the Medusa, and she's having a great time. She's got the 2 Wraith Bands, Treads, Morbid Mask of Madness about to be delivered. It's on Courier, so going to hit that... kind of what a lot of people talk about is the 5,000 net worth by 10 minutes is kind of like the dream for a core. Like, if you can get that, you're usually in a really good position. And here on the Medusa, he might hit it.
Yeah, or almost hit it. I mean, after he clears up the sentient stack, like you were saying, he'll have just about that much.
He needs to stack this.
Find himself an Iron Talon. That would have been quite nice.
Yeah. Would have been quite nice indeed. But Arcane Ring's pretty good. A hero that takes great advantage of mana. Pale Horse going to bottle up the bounty runes. And there it is. 5,000 net worth. 10 minutes into the game. Feeling really strong.
Okay, I was wrong. Ricky was right, everybody.
No nonsense. It was 10 minutes and 15 seconds. It doesn't count. Clockwork is just sitting here sapping Gunner's experience in the jungle. It's hilarious.
He's just gonna sit here annoying Gunner, it seems. I mean, Gunner didn't think that he would have to play this game.
The arena comes out top. Brax knows he has to TP out. The boulder not going to connect.
Stomp came out. Keenan's, he's just going to be a walking tank before that long here.
Oh, yeah.
The guy just tower.
You do have to consider Magnus Techies is still a thing. Speaking of Techies, we haven't looked at him in a while. Does finally get level 6 here thanks to the Tome. And now you can start stacking up these remote mines. And, you know, remote mines make this game very fun.
Yes. Just being able to get a bunch of these in place. I mean, the two timings that are super fun on Techies, rather 3, is the remote mines, Aghanim Scepter, and then eventually the 25 talent when your mines are moving. And The game's become ridiculous at that point. I'm not sure if you caught it the other day, but there was I think there was a PSG LGD versus Elephant match that ended up going to like 90 or 100 minutes.
Oh my
Did
gosh.
you hear about that one?
No, that sounds awful.
There was a Techies and Zeus on, I think, PSG's or one of the two teams that were playing.
Oh my god.
So they just couldn't end it. The Techies and Zeus ended up losing though, so you'll be happy to hear that.
Good.
If it won, you know, people would probably start picking Techies a little bit more.
Techie Zeus on the same team feels like your win condition is the other team throwing in your fountain. Because I don't know how you ever take high ground.
It's the other team getting frustrated and just GGing
out. Yeah. I mean, the war of attrition is real in Dota 2. Being forced to play this game for 2 hours against a Techie Zeus sounds beyond miserable.
Yep.
All right, they smoke up to the bottom lane. They don't have vision of Husky here, but the smoke's gonna pop. Husky, he's sitting here just like, what's up, guys? Oh, hey, I found the whole enemy team. Gonna go for the stomp, but the silence immediately from Grow. Grow, Pale Horse, and Crow find the kill, and Gremlo working on the bottom tower here. 4 points in the Plague Ward, like expected. You always go back to max these Plague Wards, giving you so much push potential. And farming speed.
Players in Arkosh are kind of like Plague Wards, if you really think about it.
Yeah, they really are.
Kind of exist here. They're very annoying. You can't get rid of them.
Every time you try to get rid of one, it just respawns.
Yeah. This actually isn't the first iteration of Arkosh, believe it or not. They existed in Counter-Strike under different names before.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. The lore.
But start making things up on the spot? I don't think so.
Gurlo does have Hood of Defiance, a great item pickup actually, and it is really just space so far this game for Canis Vulpes on the Medusa. Brax has mana for his Yule Scepter, but doesn't quite have it yet. Or has money for it.
I'm curious of whether or not Terrorblade will be able to out-farm this Medusa. I mean, Medusa, obviously, single or the multi-shot can do quite well for herself, but once you have more points as a Lucian, once you have more stats, you can cover more areas of the map at once. I think Terrorblade will pull ahead, right?
At 25, you just go the attack range in meta, and Medusa can never hit you.
No, I mean for farming.
Oh, for farming. Yeah, Medusa will crush you in farming. There's no way.
Oh, okay.
I think as soon as you get like one farming item, Terrorblade can't keep up with her. I mean, he doesn't go for it though. He has Manta. Maybe you go for a Maelstrom at some point. But oh, mid lane, goodbye. The skewer into mines. You love to see it. Ocean gonna pick up his first kill, or I guess his second kill of the game. We just see that rotation. Top Brax, Poison Nova'd up and Poison Sting. He's gonna be fine. He's got wand or stick charges. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Terrorblade with Manta and an Iron Talon might be able to outfarm him. Ooh, hookshot. Sends Magnus back a little bit. Crow rolls on in, drops the Magnetize. A great boulder kick, but a second skewer into more mines. The arena's there as well. They lose two immediately. Ocean trying to make his way out. Still caught by the Magnetize. Canis Vulpes pops that Stone Gaze, but there's no follow-up damage here. Pale Horse needs to get this mid tower. They're bringing it low. Semi Boy gets the Sunder. The fortification as well. Ocean, he's sitting on the backside. No blast off here to offer any assistance, though.
That's still a beautiful fight there for Zoomers. Pulling the three heroes in the mines, only at the cost of Brax. They end up getting a bunch of XP and gold, and Arkosh, they struggle to push, even with this left track in Medusa.
They're going to deny the tower as well. Yeah, they do get it. So, the thing with Medusa versus Terrorblade is, I assume if Medusa doesn't pick up like a Maelstrom or something, Terrorblade will pull ahead. All right.
Yeah.
Earth Spirit bottom, skewered, silenced up, put to sleep. Gunner rotates on in, just slaps him down. A couple auto attacks there, makes quick work of him. Gremlo trading out with Husky, but walking out of the high ground does not feel very good.
Well, it's him going down there. I was thinking about why he was hesitating to deny the tower right there. It was actually waiting for the TP to come off from Gunner after he committed it. He brought it down. Look at that efficiency between the players. Beautiful. Communication is key in Dota, and given the fact that all the players on Arkosh hate each other, that's why they struggle to win.
I'm pretty sure they speak 5 different languages, too. I think that's one of their biggest issues. They cannot communicate, even if they wanted.
Well, it's not a matter of Canis speaking a different language. It's that he refuses to do anything other than howl at his teammates, which
Yeah.
is why they hate him.
Yeah, he Arus a lot. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but boy, is it annoying. Mid lane, Goat, looking for the hook shot. Doesn't want to commit. They're a little bit afraid. Rightfully so. Gunner's really tanky. Like 2,000 health. Gremlo doesn't have the damage for this, and they don't have the Spirit Vessel either.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Spirit Vessel.
Is anyone building it?
I don't
No.
think so.
No one's building it yet.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Who would you like to
is
see the
under
Spirit
attack.
Vessel on?
I mean, Clockwork or Gremlo would be the ideal, but Gremlo might need to just get tankier. So I would say Clockwork maybe, but he needs a Force Staff, so...
I mean, they've been blowing up Gremlin with magical damage in these fights, which is why he went this Hood of Defiance. Also struggled to move around the map and play against Techie. It's going to be him sitting in front of the rest of his team and dropping these Plague Wards to try and get a little bit more map control, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
they want to be able to have a little bit of defense from him being skewered back into mines here. So the Hood of Defiance onto him makes sense.
They're doing a good job at split pushing here on Arkosh. Like, this is a much better game. They get a Philosopher's Stone as well. Super happy if you are GOAT tier. I mean, that is a perfect item for the 4-position Clockwork. Now he's going to work on taking this tier 2 tower. They go ahead and throw that flare behind so they can see any of these TPs coming in. Fortification going to protect it for a moment. But with Gremlo and Canis Vulpes, they might be able to just take this tower.
Dire's top tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
GOAT caught by the stomp in the top lane. Again, Gremlo scouting out these TP spots. Brax is slowly working on bottom, but you guys don't take it nearly as fast because your Terrorblade's jungling.
Yeah, the positioning right now in Arkosh is actually surprisingly good. Clockwork, of course, sitting behind the tier 2 tower, can throw a hook shot to anyone who wants to defend. So that opens up the outpost, and I'm surprised they're not grabbing it. Rookie mistake here by Arkosh Gaming, but they do manage to find techies on Pale Horse as he pushes out. What is he doing? What is he doing over there?
I don't know. I think they just saw him in the, on the mid tower.
Weeb?
Yeah, they just called him a weeb. That's pretty rude.
Oh my. A furry calling someone out on being a weeb. Yeah, okay, Cadus.
Yeah, that's a little sus if you ask me. I don't know about that one. Oh, Gremlo. Oh, God. You'll love to see it. If there's any hero on Arkosh that you'd like to see that happen to, it's got to be Gremlo.
Any player for that matter.
Yeah.
Hate that toxic little...
Goat mid lane gets the hookshot off onto Gunner. Magnetize coming out as well. They rotate in on Pale Horse. Gunner, he might go down here if they can keep the Magnetize rolling. It finally expires. The ultimate from Brax, the perfect zoning utility. Canis Vulpes comes on in, uses that Stone Gaze, but you just lost 2.
Yeah. Just tries to use his damage control to disengage from that fight. He did end up taking the outpost when I wasn't paying attention. I think that was after Techies went down, but beautiful play there by Brax. Zoning out those heroes, but right now they're still struggling to get control of the map. I definitely feel as if even though you're up 2k net worth, Arkosh feels stronger in this game.
They do. They don't have the Medusa counter right now, and until Terrorblade's like level 25 with that bonus meta range, I don't know what you do. Brax might be in trouble here. Blink disabled by Gremlo and Goat, and they're just going to run him down. Easy pick off for them. A little bit too greedy going for that bounty rune, and this might open up Roshan as they know no arena.
Yeah, no arena available. You don't have Stone Gaze for this fight either, though.
Yeah, they have plenty of damage or they have plenty of ways of preventing this. I don't think you can get the Roshan here. It's too damn slow.
If you have Stone Gaze, you might be able to fight into them, but without that, the instant illusion clear from it too, it's a bit difficult. So Medusa just goes back to farming. Very efficient farming here by Candace. I'll give him that. And you'd have to be, you want to keep your APM as low as possible when you're using a trackpad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Goat just lost half his HP to a mine, but it's fine.
Taylor just finishes his Bloodstone. Be out to him in just a moment. The Kaya arrives. There it is, 14 charges. So hope he manages to find himself a couple here. It's usually him who's carrying Arkosh in these really rough games, and he's doing quite well for himself, being 3-0-1.
And he's good against most of the Dire heroes until they have BKBs. I mean, Magnus, I mean, we're talking about it. I'm pretty sure, got a BKB flying out right now. Yes, he does. So Gunnar, pretty much impervious to that, but Mars is not going to get his anytime soon. Sammy Boy as well. I mean, you just go stats on heroes like Terrorblade. So if Pale Horse can pick up like the Bloodstone into the BKB here, and an Ags, I mean, he's going to be doing some serious work here for his team. Heavy lifting indeed.
Be completed. Brax looks like he willing to set something up here. Him and Gunnar are both approaching the heroes on Arkosh, but they managed to find the disengage. They want to get this tower so badly on 4 Zoomers to really limit the control that Arkosh has over the map.
Yeah, they have no fort for this. Gremlo is showing top, and they saw Pale Horse bottom, so this is a pretty free tower. Also going into the meta, it was committed. I think you just accept that and try and split push here. And that's exactly what Gremlo does. I mean, look at it. He's just set up in a minefield of wards.
A cowardly little goblin for sure. Just running off immediately when someone TP's in. Can't be counted on for any sort of fight. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, absolutely. Pale Horse hiding in the tree's bottom. Rightfully so. He doesn't want to show. He doesn't really see many heroes here on 4 Zoomers.
Medusa going back to trying to take Roche. Activates that Mask of Madness, the Eye of Scotty complete. Actually doing damage to it pretty fast with the Mask of Madness. They're going to need to interrupt this.
It is a great way to deal with Roche, having that attack slow.
Yeah. They're going to realize that they're up to something here. And yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're throwing the Spirit into the pit. Asleep in Arkosh. Here we go.
You've got to disable Gunnar's BKB here, or his blink, and that's exactly what Gremlo's trying to do, just make sure he cannot get this ultimate off. He can get the blink in. He's just going to skewer it instead, completely off the mark for the arena on the backside. It sends Clockwork into the side. He just BKBs on Gunnar, but he's going to just pop the Sinister Gaze, but they're 2 heroes asleep into the Earth Splitter, and can they finish this off? Arkosh, the Roshan, it's still alive, but Gunnar, he gets the RP off, trying to finish off himself, but Pale Horse takes him down as the BKB expires. Cadus Vulpus, he grabs the Aegis. Now they're chasing for a roll forward, grabs Ocean on this Techies, and the Magnetize taking him down. No way to fight into this Medusa, it seems.
And they're just forced to get out. Gunnar committed too far forward too soon there and was forced to pop the BKB. He turned around to try and wait out that Stone Gaze, turned back around to face the Medusa afterwards. Still ended up getting disabled by it. The mines blow up. I don't think...
he lost some mana. That's about it.
Yeah, all level 1 mines. Still, yeah, no, I think that was before the Agnum Scepter was completed as well. They did practically nothing.
Yeah, the Ags does upgrade all your existing mines, but yeah, he didn't have them when he blew those. So he just has a regen rune. He's going to push this mid tower, trying to prevent Samuel from cutting the wave. So nice job escorting that. All 5 heroes alive on 4 Zoomers, though. No RP. Manta Dodge not going to juke out that stomp. But yeah, this Eye of Scotty is a huge timing here for the Medusa. She's definitely stronger than this Terrorblade. Gets that level 20 for the Mystic Snake cooldown as opposed to the Stone Gaze duration, which is a little interesting. I really like the Stone Gaze duration, to be honest.
Yep. Sammy Boy, he has the money for yeah, he was waiting for the courier to pick it up for him. There it is. Eye of Scotty, incredible item this game. Here's 3 core heroes: Medusa, Leshrac, Venomancer, all range. So you get that 50% slow onto all of them.
Yep. And this is where Terrorblade becomes an issue. Like the Medusa, like we said, didn't really go for a big farming item. So Terrorblade now pretty much ahead of her in net worth. And you can't keep up with that. Gunnar mid lane. The roll off the mark. He goes right into a snare on the backside. Nice hook shot by Goat. Able to hold the Elder Titan in place, but you've lost the Earth Spirit immediately. There's no follow-up damage here, as well as Canis Vulpus. He's the only one alive. He's the only one really standing his ground. Pops the Stone Gaze. Looking for Gunnar. Sammy Boy here as well, but they're just going to BKB. Run it away. He's get caught by the stomp. Sammy Boy just destroys Gremlo, and now Pale Horse, he's finally shown up to the fight, but another ensnare. There's going to be the Sunder, the RP. Pale Horse goes down with nothing left. The Earth Splitter doesn't do a whole lot, but Canis Vulpus, it is 1v4 the Medusa. She's got the Aegis, got to do something here, but Sammy Boy just kiting it around. Brax absorbing so much damage as well. The Bulwark reducing it all, and he's just going to go for the TP out. Medusa, she's got nothing left, no mana. Goat's shown back up to the fight, but again, another stasis trap.
You just can't chase these guys. But Medusa, not a hero that you're gonna want to bring down. I mean, all you're gonna be able to do is pop that Aegis. It's not worth the risk for Sammy Boy, so he gets out. Let's open that fight recap.
That's
Two
huge.
buybacks coming out there from Arkosh Gaming, but 4 heroes go down. That's a 4,500 XP swing and just about 2,000 gold going the way of 4 Zoomers. Not bad at all.
Yeah, you really do need. You really do need the experience here on 4 Zoomers because the levels on heroes, specifically like techies, matter a lot. So we'll see how that goes. But they just took a terrible fight there. No BKB on Pale Horse. He ended up just rushing the Aghanim Scepter instead, and we see him in that fight. Like, he did a decent chunk of damage, but then just gets melted by the Terror Blade. He's just too strong.
Yeah, Sammy Boy. I think that like the major thing in that team fight that he had there and didn't have for the Roche fight was that Eye of Scotty, right? I mean, just being able to slow people by 50%, the extra sustain and damage. Now he's got this Titan Sliver as well that he just picked up. I mean, this guy is absolutely insane.
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty much how it goes. The
Eye of Scotty is just so important against these 3 range cores, though. I think this was really all Sammy Boy needed.
Gunner found. They're gonna. What? Crow? Okay. Dr.
Alrighty
Crow
then.
griefing his own team. That was a huge initiation. If they could have caught it, I mean, they would have just taken down Gunner, no problem at all. Instead, they kick him to safety, and they're going to continue chasing here as they push the mid lane. Now, all of 4 Zoomers will have time to respond to this, and you do have to consider, you know, Blink RP, it's online. BKB available as well. Pale Horse cannot afford to get caught here. MKB about to be delivered on the Medusa. Does still have the Aegis.
Telescope found on 4 Zoomers.
Was it really? Oh my goodness. Oh, Gunner. Backside, forced to skewer away. Okay.
Now they've got Enchanted Quiver as well. So many good items here. I don't know who you give the Enchanted Quiver to, though. Maybe Mars?
I don't think they really need it this game. I mean, you could like meme and put it on techies or something, but he's probably fine with the clumsy net.
There goes the Aegis.
Yep,
They
perfect
still-
timing.
It's still difficult to fight in the Medusa, though. I mean, her EHP is just so incredibly high.
Yeah, and the MKB makes it a lot worse for the Terrorblade and the Mars because they have so much armor to reduce her physical damage, but the magic damage that comes out from that MKB is quite substantial.
Yeah, you do have this Titan Sliver to reduce it by a little bit, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
The Titan Sliver was a very nice find. I think you'd rather have that this game than Paladin Sword, to be completely honest with you.
Medusa also has a Mind Breaker. I don't know if you saw that, but 25 damage and 25 attack speed plus the silence. Pretty strong.
On the hunt for radiant forces.
People in Twitch chat are saying that Zoomers are going to be winning this until they kick Gremlo mid-game and Brax ends up joining them.
Ah. Interesting theory crafting here, guys. The big brains of Twitch chat, you know, they're always pretty smart. They smoke up, head into the 4 Zoomers jungle. No stasis trap this time, so they will blow up that once. They kind of know that this is happening. Husky gets caught by the roll. All of the mines are just dead. Elder Titan goes down thanks to the Silence Earth Spirit. Pinned against the wall. The skewer, it doesn't actually connect. Crow still dies to the arena. Hookshot off the mark backside. It's big bad Terrorblade looking for the kills. Goat, nice cogs on the side of the fight. Can't wait for that clip. Whoops.
Damn, like he's just running him down. Brax, he's not going to be able to fight this here. Ocean throws out that blast off, and Canis, there's just no way to catch him. He's too quick.
Yeah, buyback on Husky. 2 hero advantage here for 4 Zoomers. You force the meta. No reason to continue fighting. Abyssal Blade finished on your Terrorblade.
Yeah, I mean, the Abyssal, it is a pretty amazing item. A lot of people look at it and think, Abyssal on a ranged hero? Really? But locking anybody down, like that gap closing ability that you have, too. I mean, especially with this telescope, you have another, like, what is it, 125?
150 attack range. Wait, is anyone using it?
Yeah, somebody has it. I think it's Husky. Husky's got
Okay.
it. I mean, they want it on somebody, but right now you want the clumsy net on Ocean just because it gives him so much more mana regen.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, you were right. It's 125. Did it used to be 150? I don't know.
I don't know either. I just say random things and hope no one corrects me.
Yeah, nah. Indeed, you are correct. I was left.
Sammy boy, he's going for these boots of travels now. The extra movement speed will do wonders for him. He'll be able to move around the map. Right now, it's a bit trickier for him to actually shove out these lanes just because he needs to be in these fights. I mean, he's so incredibly crucial. He's got 400.
Goat's looking for Gunner. Can he hit the hook shot? Oh, he gets the nice skewer away. Pale Horse, though, will interrupt this. Might force the BKB. Crow comes in, hits the silence. He has to do it. And, I mean, another BKB charge down.
Yeah, while this is happening, Roche ended up respawning there in Ocean. You know, he drops his minefield sign inside.
Oh, my goodness.
They're not going to be able to do anything about this on Arkosh. If Ocean gets caught out here, he could die. But your heroes, they don't have BKBs.
Yeah, not at all. One thing that's really cool is... wait, why is he not multi-shotting?
More damage on the tower?
I guess.
It's you lose 20% of your damage if you have multi-shot on.
I suppose.
So he's trying to blow it up as quickly as possible. Enemy remote mine affected with my minefield fine.
Yeah, we know. Thank you. Gosh. No, yeah, Ocean's just going to set up here in the Roche pit, make sure that there's no ability for anyone to get this Aegis cheese, because if Medusa gets that, that's a game-winning scenario, right? Like, that is a win condition for sure.
Yeah. They're just going to go for a rush. I mean, you could go for the 400 IQ, bait them out. Yeah, they're going to know that they're inside the Roche pit, but it doesn't really matter because Techie's been here for so long. I'm not sure they're going to realize this minefield sign is in here either.
Pale Horse doesn't have his BKB. He's so close, but he doesn't have it. Hookshot. He just goes in on Goat. The mines. Are they going to pop him? They're holding it for now. They can get the 2 kills without him, but they finally do, and they get Pale Horse as well. The BKB. You needed it, sir. Sammy Boy 4 staffs forward. The Abyssal Blade onto the Venomancer. Sammy Boy's just taking all the damage. He doesn't care. 4 heroes dead. Double buybacks. They will be able to skewer Canis Vulpus down to the low ground. He pops the Manta, but he's all by himself. He needs the help from his team to skewer back. He gets caught once again. The stuns, but he doesn't have the mana. Sammy Boy just chews through him. Oh my gosh. A disaster of a fight for Arkosh Gaming.
Ripped apart in no time at all. Sammy Boy, he's got everything he needs in order to blow up this Medusa now. And them losing 3 heroes at the start of that one. Absolutely massive explosion there by Ocean.
Oh! Okay, Gunner just predicted the hell out of that rolling boulder bottom. Sorry, that was just really sick.
Missed that. Did he interrupt it going with Shockwave?
No, skewer. He literally predicted the path, and then as the boulder was going, his skewer was in the path.
Gunner himself.
Oh, the random mine bottom lane allows him to find Pale Horse. Gunner, you got to be careful. You don't have a lot of health to work with.
Oh, got RP to work with, though.
Pale Horse, again, no BKB. A lot of magic damage coming out from this horse. He's going to get a double kill. Oh, my God. All right, and that's a level 24 Leshrac with 40 bonus Pulse Nova damage and an Ags, so he gets a BKB now.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage a second he was doing. About, let's see, between the Lightning Storm and the Pulse Nova, it looks like 400...
Two-man Gale? The hookshot, oh, he barely misses, but Husky, I mean, he tries to force down himself out. There's nowhere to go. A little bit, not a real useful Poison Nova there, but they can keep chasing potentially. Sabo just denies the bounty. Oh my goodness.
Pale Horse ended up going in between both the Astral Spirit and the other Titan's actual body there. Sammy Boy's not slowing down. He kills Goat. Pale Horse, I mean, you're strong, but I'm not sure you can fight in the Sammy Boy. The guy has Aegis and Cheese, and oh my God, the explosion!
They're just taking so much damage, but he's able to keep himself alive with the Ghost Scepter, the Silence. He's just going to give it up his first life. The question is, you're just going to die a second time. There's no help. You're by yourself. He goes right into the Stone Gaze. A true psychopath, says Coach. Oh my goodness. He has no buyback. Oh, that's really bad. No buyback on the Terrorblade for 90 seconds.
There are bounty runes available. Ocean, move your little legs. Push that cart. You got to grab those bounties and get Sammy Boy back up.
He needs 500 gold. It's not going to be enough.
Not even going to try. So right now he's just biding his time trying to put mines up, it seems. If Gunnar could pull somebody into these, looks like he might be able to grab Gremlin, but the silence comes out.
Pale Horse comes in too. They're going to force the BKB from Brax immediately. A nice stasis trap there slowing down both of them. The mine's going to be forced to pop as there is a gem here on this Medusa. She's had it pretty much the whole game now.
There's the counter to awaken.
Asleep, and he gets pulled so far into the base. No BKB, no stone gaze. Medusa, the skewer back even farther. They can keep it going. The Yules, he's going to do it a third time. Meet the fountain. Canis Vulpus. Oh, my lord. Gunner, how do you do this?
Oh, right into the fountain. They take the tier 3 tower, but you lose the Medusa. It's all over your chance for victory when Sammy Boy was down without buyback. He just keeps making the Magnum Scepter work on the Magnus.
He went for the 425 skewer range at 20. This makes sense. Oh, that might be one of the greatest uses of an Agham's Mag I have ever seen.
Just like that, when the game started to turn around and is back in the favor of 4 Zoomers yet again.
Goat caught out bottom lane, but in comes the TP from Pale Horse. Roll in from Crow as well. Ocean, I don't think it's where you want to be either. The Aghanim Scepter from the Leshrac doing some serious work. He's going to be able to get the kill. Looking for Brack still. No way to stop the blink, though. Pale Horse BKBs as soon as he sees Sammy Boy. Needs to run himself.
Yeah, I mean, the BKB won't matter if he gets on top of him. He has this Abyssal Blade. He needs to start running those goat legs of his Pale Horse.
Yeah. He picked up the Lightning Storm damage at 25. We'll see, you know, how much work that did. Techies came in and just gets obliterated by the magic damage of the Leshrac here. He's almost to an Octarine. The question is, I mean, if you're Leshrac here, I don't think you can afford to even save buyback. Oh, he's got a Minotaur Horn. Okay, that's a big pickup.
Sammy Boy, he's sitting on 3,000 gold right now. You think he'll finish this Blink Dagger or the buyback? Yeah, Aghanim Scepter, there it is.
Yeah, it's like he goes Ags, I'm pretty sure, right? This is a Sammy Boy Classic on the Terrorblade. It's a great Ags game.
Still holding on to the cheese as well. But they're hesitant to push. I think he wants the Aghanim Scepter before he goes the high ground. If I was Sammy Boy, I'd be nervous after that last team fight, and I'd save up for buyback as well as that Aghanim. But we'll see what he goes for here. I mean, turning the Medusa around when she pops the Stone Gaze with your Terror Wave would be like game changing. Oh my god, they find an Illusionist Cape on Magnus.
That's pretty much as good as it gets. Smoke up mid lane. I mean, they're gonna look through the jungle here. They saw Husky for a moment, and they don't see Brax, but they did as well a few seconds earlier, so they can kind of take a guess at where they are. This would be a fantastic pick. Oh, I think the blink missed. Okay, they don't know exactly where they want to go. They're just splitting up. It looks like Arkosh. They're all confused. They're not on the same page.
No, I don't like what Techies is doing right now. He's throwing down the minefield sign long before Roche will even start responding.
Timeless Relic on the Leshrac ends up being dropped. That is... He was going to have the Minotaur Horn, but Timeless Relic combined with your Octarine is basically all you need.
Yeah, this guy, I think he's just going to out heal any damage that they're able to do to him now, right? It's gonna be very
yeah,
I mean,
he needs one save.
Anybody other than Sammy Boy won't be able to kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Sammy Boy finds here. It's actually doing a lot of damage.
Off the mark again. Goat's just dead. Those auto attacks are going to finish him off. The BKB is coming out. Pale Horse trying to taste down Sammy Boy. Grendel gets a good poison over the skewer on forward. Sammy Boy's got to be careful. The two-man stun. Can they finish off the Terrorblade? The roll in. He's dead. No buyback backside of the fight. Earth Spirit's chasing after Gunner. He's got to be able to survive. He looks like he will with all this mobility. The Poison Nova still disabling the blink. You're kidding me. He's going to go down. Gunner, the roll forward. Crow grabs him. Oh my goodness.
And Medusa, as our observer from a Spanish broadcast points out to us, he has the leveler. Magnus, 150 gold away from the buyback. Now they go to collect the bounty runes, stop them from being able to get back into this game.
I mean, this base is just going to get destroyed. It'll be shredded so fast. You have double Cardi in the mid lane. A Medusa and Leshrac just going to go straight, I would assume, just straight tier 4s after this, right? They're just pinging them out. They want to end it.
Yeah, they should have grabbed those bounty runes earlier. I mean, 120 gold they still need on the Magnus in order to get back into this. Bottom lane, Brax, he tries to shove out bot, but he knows that they're going for the tier 4s now. There's no way for them to stay in this. They don't have the power.
Arkosh Gaming. they're actually doing it. Can they finish off a game against 4 Zoomers, the all-stars of the tournament? The base, it's starting to fall. 1 tier 4 down, the second starting to crumble. There goes the Blinken from Mars, but the BKBs are out. Gremlo able to walk out of the pit, but there's the Magnus buyback. You gotta be careful. The other tier 4 tower is still surviving thanks to the arena, the skewer back, but it's only on the Earth Spirit. He's able to roll out. First barracks down the throne. It's exposed. Can they finish it off? Cadence Volpus standing his ground. BKB from Gunner's looking for the skewer. Can he send the Medusa to base once again? But he's slowed. He has the all attack modifiers. You can't do anything. The Scotty, a beautiful cogs from GOAT. They're doing it. Arkosh Gaming trying to close out the game. Sammy Boy comes in, but the base, it's gonna go. Arkosh close it out.
Arkosh, they just managed to do it. Sammy Boy not saving for the buyback there, and all of them going down. They couldn't pull them into the fountain again. They got one miracle, but it wasn't enough. Arkosh with their second victory of this tournament against people at the top of the groups. My God, what a game and what an ending to this series.
Holy crap, dude. Wow. That was a really fun game, and honestly, a lot of this goes out to just the patience from Arkosh. It looked like this game was just so over, but the damage from Pale Horse and Medusa, no BKB coming out on the Terror Blade. He went for the Aghanims and didn't actually get the Terror Wave off in that last fight. He just got permanently stunned.
Yeah, brought down in like 2 seconds flat there. A lot of that coming out from the damage from that MKB. Absolutely insane, that game there. Brax, he should have been there to keep him alive, throwing out the arena around him in these team fights.
Yeah, that was so good. I mean, Pale Horse top hero damage, which is unsurprising. I mean, we saw as soon as he in that bot lane gank, you know, where Brax and it was Brax and Gunner. Did he get both of them, or was it Brax and Tech? I don't know. He gets the double kill as 2 heroes try to gank him. Just doesn't even care.
Yeah, that was Brax and Gunner.
Yeah, an incredible 2 kills. And gets the BKB as a result. I mean, Leshrac, dude, you gotta respect this hero's damage, and they're just unable to deal with the Medusa. Goes the split shot attack modifiers, so you have the MKB and the Scotty splashing onto everyone. Gunner just couldn't force him into the fountain like he did earlier in the game, and my God, an incredible 1-1. What a series, and it's only the first one of the day.
Yeah, we got a long day ahead of us, and we got the double header, the back-to-back Sad Boys coming up. I know Ricky's excited for this one. You guys should be too. Excited to see what this TI winning stack can do.
Yep. So that's going to do it for our first series, everyone. Sad Boys versus Jaguares coming up next. We'll see you after just a short break.